$30 a month for a wellness subscription you can pause or cancel anytime? Sounds like a completely frictionless offer, right? Well, until you actually try to get your money back.
Take a look at what we've got here. On the left side, right there on the Bloom checkout page, the messaging is loud and clear. Pause or cancel anytime. But check out the right side. If you dig deep into their FAQ page, their actual return policy tells a totally different story. Refunds, unopened and undamaged only. 15 days. That mismatch between the big marketing promise and the buried operational reality, it's undeniable right out of the gate. So here's the catch. Sure, you can leave the subscription whenever you want, yes. You just literally cannot get your money back on the product itself if you actually use it. The only way to qualify for a refund is to never open the container. Think about the sheer absurdity of this for a second. This is a green powder you're supposed to drink every single day. How on earth are you supposed to know if you like it? Telepathy? X-ray vision? It's a policy that literally only works if you never actually use the thing you paid for. And if you're the founder, this is a massive problem because it severely lacks the trust required to secure a first-time buyer. When you're asking someone for a $30+ monthly commitment in a super crowded wellness space, you absolutely need their complete confidence. A policy like this, it actively and silently undermines your relationship with the customer before it even begins. So let's get into diagnosing the real leak here, solving the wrong objection. See, the first hesitation a customer faces is what we call the commitment objection. Basically, this is your buyer's fear of being trapped in a recurring subscription without an easy way out. Blasting cancel anytime across your landing page answers this perfectly. It tells them, hey, you won't be trapped. But here's the reality check. That is rarely the primary hurdle stopping a first-time purchase. The actual hurdle is the risk objection. It's the buyer's very real fear of wasting their hard-earned cash if the product tastes like dirt, makes them bloated, or, just doesn't work. Buyers hesitating on a daily wellness powder aren't primarily worried about a lifelong contract. They're worried the stuff inside the tub is entirely useless to them. A real, actionable money-back guarantee is what actually answers that risk objection. Bringing it back to Bloom, they answered the easy objection. They told you that you could cancel. But the real objection, that underlying fear of wasting money on a product you can't even open to test, is left standing right there in the FAQ page. They solved the convenient problem while completely ignoring the actual psychological barrier sitting right in front of the checkout button. So, I have to ask, are you solving the right objection in your own funnel? Because this isn't just a Bloom nutrition problem. Actually, this exact leak shows up anywhere a brand solves the objection that's convenient for them instead of the one that is actually stopping the buyer in their tracks. If you're using this explainer to check your own e-commerce operations, you need to look at 3 specific things. First, what is the actual root fear your buyer has right before checkout? Second, does your guarantee answer that exact fear and not just a nearby one that sounds vaguely similar? And third, can a first-time buyer find that reassurance in under 10 seconds without digging through a dense wall of fine print? All right, let's move on to the fix, what building actual trust looks like. To see exactly how to fix this, let's look at a direct competitor, Live It Up Super Greens. They sit on the exact same shelf, targeting the exact same buyer. But while Bloom asks you not to open the product, Live It Up offers a crystal clear 30-day money-back guarantee. They ask for the identical monthly commitment, but they back it with a real guarantee that actually absorbs the buyer's risk. And the fix here isn't some expensive software upgrade, and it definitely isn't just better copy. It's just structure. Here are the exact mechanics of a guarantee that actually converts. Step 1, it applies whether the product is opened or not. You literally have to let them try it. Step 2, provide a clear 30-day window. And step 3, offer no friction returns. Please do not make your customer treat a plastic tub of green powder like a sealed piece of forensic evidence. Because here's the thing, the buyer feels the gap, even if they can't explicitly name it. This isn't about adjusting a font size or tweaking a headline. It's about identifying the exact place where what your brand says and what your brand actually does stop agreeing with each other. The consumer's brain picks up on that friction instantly, and they just click away. This is exactly the kind of hidden gap I look for when I dive into e-commerce operations. If you want your own sales funnel checked for leaks exactly like this one, you can grab the funnel leak audit for $97 at the link below. But before you do anything else today, go look at your checkout page and ask yourself, are you actually guaranteeing your product, or are you just guaranteeing your own profit?